What's good, guys? Guy in the mirror here, and I just wanted to make another video, another late night video. Me just chilling when it's nighttime outside. Everybody else in my house is asleep, and I'm just sparking. These are some chill nights that I'm not gonna have forever, and I'm gonna miss these nights. When I can just stay up on the weekdays and not really have to worry about anything in the morning. You know, it's chilling, right? Yeah, I don't get that for much longer. You gotta appreciate that shit. Being a kid, you gotta appreciate, you know, not having major responsibilities like that. All you have to worry about is just school or sports, or maybe you have a job. Like maybe you're in high school or whatever. But this could go for any time period when you're in school. You don't really have to worry about anything. Just some shit that you kind of take for granted because you don't really realize what it's like on the other side yet. You don't really know what it's like to actually be, to actually have responsibilities. So obviously you just don't really I don't know. But either way, I'm a little bit pissed off just because I was trying to eat some fucking mac and cheese. I was about to eat some of the leftovers. Um and they were eaten. Somebody ate them all. I was about to be munching on this while I was making this video, but now I can't because somebody ate the rest of the mac and cheese. I don't even know who it was. So now I have to make my own when I'm done with this. Doesn't that suck? Isn't that bullshit? I don't know, man. That shit just caught me off guard. I was really expecting there to be the leftovers in there. Mm. I don't know, man. I don't really know how I'm feeling. There's like this weird feeling of this summer. I don't know, it's just that weird like kind of in between feeling where it's like I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of like we're still in the good parts of the summer, but they're not lasting forever, the good part. Cuz if you were to imagine, cuz I assume that most of y'all, you know, I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know how it is throughout the world or throughout even the U.S. I don't even know how it is really, but I would assume that most kids get off of school in June, and then they have to go back like in September or maybe August, right? I mean, I've heard there's some kids that get out in May, so I don't really know. I don't know how far it extends, but usually for me, we would usually get out in June, and then whether we got back in September or August, that was kind of like I don't know, kind of just I don't know, it was just always random. It just kind of like it was just they just started the school in August. Like they started the school year in August whenever they just felt like it. And then sometimes they would just do September. Usually it's September. I feel like that's like the standard. But sometimes they would just hoe us and be like, "Yep, fuck y'all. Y'all just gonna go into school early." Like I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they wouldn't just give us until Memorial Day or Labor Day, whatever the fuck the holiday is that is in September. I always get those holidays mixed up because they're pretty much like the same holidays. No, they're not the same. What? I don't know what the fuck they are. I don't know what they're about. They're about something, obviously. Labor holiday, obviously, that must be about like the working people. I guess. I don't fucking know. Memorial Day, I guess we just remember the soldiers who have fallen. I don't know. I don't know why they feel so similar. Whatever. It is just that weird period in July, because like what my original point was that the summer is really just June, July, and August. That's the summer right there. So June would be lit because it's the start of the summer, but I feel like July is lit because that's like in the summer, full on. Like June, I get out in June, so there's a good amount of time in June where I'm still in school. Whereas July, I get that whole month off. Whereas with August, you know, it's kind of lame. It's a little bit lame, because you know, it's the end of the summer, and you might have to go back to school next month or that month. It's kind of lame. So I'd rather, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not. What am I saying? I would rather. I'm not even picking anything. I'm just saying that July is like the middle of the summer, but it's like this is like the end of July right here, so it kind of feels weird. This is like this weird feeling of like, now it's like now we're going into August now. Whatever. I mean, there's still I still have a whole month left. I mean, technically, I have the rest of my life left. You know, because it's really just whenever I decide to work. Like the summer, there is no summer technically. The summer doesn't exist anymore. It's really just the summer only ends when I decide it ends, and I just want to start working. Which I just say is September because why the fuck? Why not just go that path? I've been doing that path my whole fucking life, just doing shit like that. So I don't know why I wouldn't do that when I'm, you know, going to work. Whatever. I don't know. I feel like I've been saying I don't know this whole commentary. I feel like this gameplay that I'm doing right here is better than my commentary. You know what is kind of weird about that is how, how people always say like, oh, our dopamine receptors are they're so ass because we always have to like, every single time we're watching like a TikTok or Instagram reel, like it always has to be like, you know, the Reddit story on top and then like Subway Surfers gameplay on the bottom, or like whatever gameplay on the bottom, or like just Family Guy. God damn, I can't fucking say it. Family Guy clips on the bottom, but in reality, these commentary videos, this is what started it. Like I don't know why we're acting like our dopamine receptors. I don't know why we're acting like it's shit nowadays because we have to listen to the Reddit story and then watch the Subway Surfers gameplay because that's the same fucking thing as just me doing this. And what people were doing back in the day, like Leafy and whoever the fuck else was doing that shit, Like it's really there's nothing different, honestly. So I don't know why we're acting like it's bad now. It was always bad. It's always been this bad since the beginning. Right? Because you're watching this gameplay, and then I'm just talking about something that's completely fucking irrelevant to this. I'm not even talking about the game. It's not even at the same time. I recorded this gameplay like a day ago, or like whatever. I didn't even record this gameplay today. Like this is just some shit from some other day. It is kind of weird how that. I don't know. I mean, that's not really. It's really actually not that weird, honestly. It has been a thing for like probably since the beginning of YouTube, honestly. It's probably been a thing forever. So, it's actually not that weird of a concept. But it is cool to watch the gameplay while I'm talking. I think I did good. I think I like killed a good because the game I played before this, I swear to God there was fucking hackers. I swear to God I was playing against hackers cuz I would start shooting them, right? And then they would start shooting me afterwards. And then for some reason, like as soon as they start shooting me, my health just goes down to 0, like immediately. The fuck is that bullshit? Whatever. That's the end of the gameplay. So I'm gonna just say I'm done with this video. See ya.